All right, so it is the morning of my test. Woo! Not gonna lie, I am a little bit nervous. Hey, I've been up since about 4:45 this morning. I had my devotional time, just worship, praise, read my Bible. I got the kids up and dropped them off at school. I decided not to go to the gym today, and I just came home, did some studying. I did end up going for a little outdoor jog. So I have now eaten breakfast, and now I am getting ready to leave to go take this test. Got my worship music going. It's like all of the right songs are playing, like Be Still, Cast Your Fears into God. Like all the right songs are playing right now. I believe it's the Holy Spirit trying to, still me. I got this. I will be victorious through Jesus. But right now I'm getting ready. I will see you guys when I'm in the car, headed to the testing center. All right, so I'm just now getting in the car. About to pull up the address and see where I'm going. Headed to go take this test, y'all. I'm feeling good. And I'll be praying the whole way. Y'all pray for me and with me. I don't know if you can hear my music playing, but it's still playing. Oh my gosh, that was the same song that was playing in the house on my Pandora, playing on the radio right now, telling me that God is a miracle worker. Thank you, Lord. Either the song before this or earlier in the song, it was saying generational curses are broken. Sometimes there's a generational curse of delay, disappointment, denial. Generational curses are broken. I will come out of this successful. In Jesus' name, amen. He is a miracle worker. That's crazy. Like, this song was just playing inside on Pandora, not the radio station. And I come in here and it's playing on the radio. When I tell you God has been speaking to me all morning through music, getting me to calm down and relax, like, God of miracles. But yeah, we are all good. All right, let me look up my direction, see where I'm going, and then I'll get y'all back on and y'all can ride with me for a little bit. I will get there early. If you know me, I get everywhere early, but I will really get there about an hour and a half early today, almost 2 hours early, just so I can sit there, make sure my mind is calm. I'm already where I have to be, and I'll have my books and study a little bit more and pray. All right, y'all, just made it, just parked. It is 10:50, October 4th. My test is October 4th today at 12:30. So I should probably get in there around 12:15. So I have about an hour and 15 minutes to study, go over some things, really just get in a good headspace, pray, get myself together. So, I've done all the things I could do. I've studied some of the same material, some new material. The last material that I used to study the first time didn't really have much pharmacology content, and that was where I was weakest at on the test. So I did pick up some pharmacology content. I did also pick up some professional issues content, even though that is a very small amount. It's probably like 1% of the test, but hey, I only missed it by 2 questions last time. So wherever I was weak at is where I picked up extra content. I feel like I understand the content a lot better this time. I don't just know it, but I can put some critical thinking behind it. So that's always a plus. But yeah, I am here. Thank God there was no accidents. The weather was good. Made it here to trip was about 30 minutes from the house. So now I'm just gonna go over some things, like I said. So I'm all about, I don't have anything that is good luck. I'm not about that. But I do have a shirt. My daughter made it for me for graduation. I did wear it for my graduation pictures. But today I'm wearing it more so because I'm speaking into existence. And it says nurse practitioner and it says established 2022. So I'm speaking that into existence because this is the last test I could take to be a nurse practitioner established in 2022. So there we go. Nurse practitioner and established 2022. So, I mean, speaking it into existence. So we about to go in there and do this thing. So the next time I will see y'all, it will be after the test. I'll tell y'all how it went. Ultimately, it's going to be victorious. But I will tell y'all just how the questions were while I still remember. Last time I didn't remember after I took the test. That whole thing was a whole debacle. But after I come out, I'll come on here, tell you guys how the questions were, which I need to make sure to study. And I will be done with this thing. All right, so I just finished taking the test. It was actually better. It was a lot better than last time. Last time when I took the test, I got up like, what was that? So this time I feel good. There were some questions that I just didn't know. There were some cardiac questions, some respiratory questions, like murmur type questions, I guess. You hear, what is that? I don't know. I'm not a cardiac nurse. But let's see. They had, when they talked about drugs, they used the generic name. So you need to know generic names. I felt like this time I had a lot of OB questions, which is good for me because, that's where all my experience is. But you need to know your STDs. You need to know, as far as male infertility, know about the varicella. They had some terms that I just had no idea what they were. So, I don't know. There was probably like 5 or 6 questions. I was like, what? Never heard of that before. But I do feel like I was a lot more prepared this time. I didn't know any of the cardiac stuff, but that's okay. So yeah, so now I just wait. Yep, I will check back in with y'all and let y'all know once I get that past results. Until then, have a great day. All right, hey guys. So it is October 11th, 8:43 p.m. Just got off work not too long ago, and then ate dinner with my husband. Came upstairs because I am going to check and see if my account has been updated with my test results. It says tested, but score is still pending. So the reason I came, when I tested last week on Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, so it's been a week. They told me it would take like 10 to 15 days, I believe. But I have a job interview tomorrow, and it would have been so great if I could say I just got my certification. So when I filled out for the application, which I didn't even fill out for that, that's a whole other story. When I messaged the HR rep, we were going back and forth. She set me up with an interview, and then she said, am I certified? Have I tested yet? And I actually saw this last Tuesday, and I was like, I'm actually going to go take my test today. Woohoo! So of course she was like, well, that's awesome, great job, but ultimately once we interview people, then we find somebody we like with their certification already, we would have to go that route. So I'm believing that if this job is for me, that is, they like me, my certification will come in just in time, or they will wait those few days. I mean, if it's for me, it's for me. So I was hoping, I was like, well, let me go ahead and see if the results already came back, because it would have been great, you know, to interview, and then she would have said, so how do you think the test went? I would have been like, bomb. I just got my letter saying that I passed. But so let me make sure. So it's, yeah, it says tested, score, pending. It's a lot better than seeing tested but failed. I wonder if my last results are still on here. Yeah. So I have fail on here, but that was from the May test. Well, the one that actually ended up being early June. So my current results are not on here yet, but it is all good. They will come in time. All things work out for the good of those who love the Lord. And that's me, boo. So anyways, yeah, so my results are not back yet. I will check back again in a few days, maybe tomorrow. And I'll just jump back on so y'all can find out the results with me. Well, so y'all can see me as I find out the results, but technically I'll see them. So then y'all will see my face, my reaction. So we'll find out together. But yeah, that is all for right now. So today I have my very first nurse practitioner job interview. Yay! Actually in about 30 minutes or so. So I'm just going to come on here and tell you how I prepared for it. So this interview obviously is not in person if I'm still sitting at home. This is actually a phone interview. I do not have my results back yet from my board certification. And, you know, when I was emailing the lady, she said that if everything goes well with multiple candidates, they would prefer somebody who's already certified, which I understand that. But I'm praying that if this job is for me, I will get my certification back very quickly, and I'll be able to update them and let them know, hey, I'm board certified, and y'all loved me, so there we go. But anyways, so with this being my first interview, I did make sure I took the time to prepare. I researched the company. So looked at their vision, looked at their mission, looked at different benefits that they have. This company has some pretty good benefits, y'all. And then to get myself comfortable with answering questions, I just Google searched and looked up random interview questions for nurse practitioners. Went over a couple of those. So being that I would be a new nurse practitioner, a lot of my answers are coming from my nursing experience, which that is fine. So anyways, yes, if you are applying for any job, research the company. Always look at their vision. Always look at their mission. Make sure it aligns with you. So yes, to make myself feel comfortable with interview questions or with being able to answer questions, I just Googled common interview questions for nurse practitioners. A lot of my answers are going to be based from my nursing experience because I am a new nurse practitioner, which is fine. I think it's just important to have stories ready. Like, I can't guarantee they're going to ask me the same questions. They might ask me different questions, but I just got comfortable with being able to think about past experiences. Common questions, I'm assuming, would be whether your weaknesses and your strengths. Always have a weakness. You're not perfect. Don't say, I don't have any weaknesses. I mean, then right there you'd be a liar or really arrogant, which that is a weakness. But anyways, always have a weakness that is a weakness, but that you can turn around to where it's actually good. And then know your strengths, be able to sell yourself, and always make sure you have questions to ask the interviewer. If they say you have any questions for you, never say no. Like, show some interest. So yeah, those are some of the things I did. I have, the good thing about this being a phone interview is I have some of the information I need in front of me, and I'm not going to be on camera, hopefully, so I can glance down if I need to, which having a pen and paper available even in an in-person interview is fine, because you should come prepared, you should come ready to take notes. And it's okay to go, you know, when asked what questions do you have, to be able to open your notebook and look at those questions. That's fine. You don't have to worry about that. But yeah, anyway, so that is how I prepared. My interview is in about 20 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh some of the information about their company and just get my mind together. I just wanted to come on really quick and tell you guys how I prepared for my first nurse practitioner job interview. And I'll be back. Don't forget to subscribe. All right. I'm going to pull up the NCC website real quick and see if my results are there. I had my interview today, my first NP interview, and it went really, really well. It would be great if I can give them an answer. So I got through the first part of the interview process. They're going to forward my paperwork and info to the next part, and I should be hearing something in a few days. Let's see if I have some results. I really wasn't expecting my results to be here, but I passed. Wow. I'm trying to make sure this is for real. It says Women's Healthcare Nurse Practitioner, certified 10/13/2022 to 12/15/2025. Oh my gosh, guys. I passed. Thank you, God.
Daddy, do you have chalk I can use?
Really? I really was not expecting to see this today.
Dad, do you have chalk I can use? Do you have chalk I can use?
I don't even know what to say right now. Continuing competency due 12/15/2025. So that means I passed, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you.